Okay, so last week was kind of busy. This week's been stressful. But I'm on chapter 38 of A Court of Mist and Fury. I am trying to read The Perfect Son so I can get that done and let my grandmother read it so that she can experience the authors that I like to read and see if they kind of work with who she usually reads, which is like Danielle Steele, John Grisham, and stuff. The first book I gave her was Verity by Colleen Hoover, and she said I could not put that book down. And she also was like, oh my god. So that just told me she absolutely loved the book. Because that's the first book that got me back into reading last year. No, not last year, 2 years ago. Wow, it's been that long? Oh my lord. So I've been reading recommended books and everything in my, what I like for the past 2 years. How can I make that work? I don't know how I did that. But guys, I cannot believe it's been close to my 2-year mark with reading books, being part of Book Talk, which is the book side of TikTok. Telling y'all how, what I'm reading, what I liked about the book, and all this other stuff. And then also giving y'all, the lifestyle outside of me reading books so that y'all can see a gist of my life, along with the reading. So like I said, I'm reading A Court of Mist and Fury, which is the second book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. I also am reading The Perfect Son by Frida McFadden. Then I also just got Fairied. And if you don't know what Fairied is, that means that someone gifted you something. So, with that, somebody fairied me the book The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. He's also the author of this series. There's 2 other books in this series, guys, and there's also a book he wrote separate called Babel. So in the Poppy War trilogy, there's the Poppy War, then the Dragon Republic, and the Burning God. So this is one of the books that my book club is reading. So after I get done with The Perfect Son, since I'm still continuing in A Court of Mist and Fury, I'll be reading this. There is a book that I really want to get, that I really want, in my Amazon, and it's another book that for my book club in January. It's called I, Medusa. So there's that. But even though this week was supposed to be how far can I read in A Court of Mist and Fury, this is my hello, welcome back to a new year. If you haven't noticed, I did change my my welcoming in intro to the channel. I needed something new, something classic. Well, I say classic, just something new for the channel. Like I said, last week was pretty busy, so I couldn't really do the first week in July to where I could record, or July, jeez. It's only the beginning of the year. It's only the first month of the year. The first week of January. I didn't really do that because I really forgot to record what I was doing. I am also listening to a podcast that is reading A Court of Mist and Fury, or the Agatar series. So I catch up with the podcast, and then if I need like reminders, I can listen to the podcast, so it's not like a big deal. So yeah. When y'all see this, it'll be either Friday the 16th or Saturday the 17th. Depending on when it's out, so that I can be on schedule again. So other than that, I will see y'all in the next clip before I post this. Okay, so let me give you a recap that's been going on. So instead of posting every Friday, I'll be posting Sundays and Wednesdays now. To give y'all more of a detailed type YouTube video between the time. So there's that. I'm going to be working on a lot of quarterly stuff that I need to get together. And then all this other fun jazzy jazz stuff. Let's see. I think I remember telling y'all that I was reading The Perfect Son by Frida McFadden. I got done with it. It was really good. It's like almost every other Frida McFadden book. You don't know who did it till you get further in the book. And then she messes you up in like the epilogue. Ooh, excuse me. Or something like that. However she does her books. I've also told myself that I need to put Frida McFadden on the back burner for right now. Because it kind of caused a mental breakdown, which I really wasn't expecting because usually I never had that issue. But also at the same time, I haven't been in therapy in a couple of weeks, so tomorrow I'll call up to, I'll call up to Alliance again, figure out what's going on about my therapist, because I need a new therapist. Because after being in and going to a new therapist and all that jazz, and then my therapist kind of leaves for a while. So, anyways, I have that done. I'm still reading A Court of Mist and Fury, since I am reading it with the podcast. I gotta see what chapters they're going to from chapter 38 to 48 to wherever, or 38 to wherever tomorrow. I'm going to be reading The Woman in Black on my Kindle. And then let's see, I also have a package I need to get through to sort out some stuff and all that other stuff. What else? I'm also thinking about getting doing a cleanse of my registry for Amazon. And then I'm going to set up a fund for a bookshelf, because, well, even though I have one for, I think Kindle Scribe, because what I'm going to do is that I'm probably going to use the Kindle Scribe as like a notebook slash whatever for my books, and then also I'm going to use, well, I'm debating if I really want a Kindle Scribe or if I want a new bookshelf for my birthday. I'm still trying to figure that out. What else? I applied for University of Memphis. Here's my nose. And with that being said, I am in. I'm trying to figure out if they still need my high school transcripts since I've been out of school, or since I've been out of not Southwest, but since I've been out of high school since 2014, so it's been 12 years. Like I said, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm going to be going to University of Memphis to study in English. I know English is like the hardest language because we get our words from a lot of like other countries like Italy, France, Germany, Spain, Mexico. Well, Mexico kind of corresponds with Spain because they went South America, Germany, things like that. That's how we have the hardest language ever. And why most people are like, I don't understand. But anyways, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you want to comment, and I'll see y'all in Wednesday's video.